Welcome back to the Walker Twins podcast. I'm Chris.
And I'm Kerry.
And we are the Walker Twins. How's everybody doing? We took a couple weeks off, but now we're back. We're joined with our main man, Sage, as always.
What up, what up?
And with us today is Angel. What up?
Still recovering, y'all. Still recovering.
And we're broadcasting from the temple, as always. So,
yes, sir.
Man, we were gone for a couple weeks. We were in Vegas for the Electric Daisy Carnival EDC, all four of us.
Cheer.
Did you guys have a good time?
Had a blast.
Had an amazing time.
I got post EDC depression right now. It's real.
As we do every year.
Dude, who you telling? I was feeling some type of way the moment I walked through my house door.
Vegas was super hot, super burning up.
It was pushing records.
It was records, yeah.
Yeah.
It was pushing records.
It was 110
Plus,
at 10 o'clock at night.
the sun had already been down for like a few hours.
Yeah.
We truly were in hell.
Definitely. And we'll talk about that later on. But first, we missed a couple things while we were gone. There's been a lot of things happening. Cleveland Cavaliers won the NBA championship.
Why'd you have to bring that up?
Well, we definitely ain't miss it. We found that out.
Well, they came back from 3-1, losing 3-1 games into coming back and winning. No team has ever done that before.
I should have bet. I said everything I said was going to happen happened that game.
Call it skill, call it luck, call it whatever.
Oh, referees?
Call it referees. But it happened, and we have to live with it now.
Got to live with everyone trying to say LeBron James is the greatest player now because he won
LeBron
a damn
James.
championship.
Wait, so you're telling me the NBA isn't rigged?
You know what? I cannot say or deny it, but
Can't confirm or deny.
right.
That was just. I got up. I knew that was gonna
It's the
happen.
NBE, National
Man,
Basketball Entertainment.
I got up.
Definitely.
I was like, we gotta
Wow.
go. I'm like, I already know what's about to happen. We gotta go. I couldn't even watch the end of that game.
Sage was like hurt for real, guys. Like, I wish I was with him when the final buzzer went off, but then I'm kind of glad because
No, I
pretty
was
sure
not.
he's like punching the air.
Yeah, it
He's
was
like
not
Cuba
a
Gooding
good.
Jr. Yeah, and Boys in the Hood.
It was not a good moment. You definitely didn't want to be around me,
You would have thought he bet like thousands on the game.
man. To see someone who disrespects the game of basketball that much win, and then everyone like just gives them praise, is just so disrespectful. I just can't. I can't.
We were watching Game 6 from one of the casinos. And Sage was just going off in the middle of the casino.
I had to calm down. Yeah, I got a little out of hand.
Even the bartender was like, "Sir, you're gonna need. I'm gonna have to cut you off." Like he didn't know if he was mad, if he was drunk, what was going on.
That's a cool bartender, though, the Dominican guy.
Oh yeah, he was cool.
That was a
They
dude.
cheating for the...
He did sound like that.
right?
Dude, he was he was saying everything and anything for you to get another drink.
But as Chicagoans, are you happy because since
No,
the Golden State Warriors beat
Yes.
our record?
no.
Yes, last podcast I said that and I'm sticking to my word.
Even if they would have won, they're still not better than us because the NBA is watered down.
I agree.
They could have won. I just didn't want. I just didn't need LeBron James winning and more people to have any more ammunition to say why he's such a great player. He's good. He's not great.
But on
Who
the
saved him? Who saved him? Who saved him? Kyrie. Who saved him in Miami?
Ray Allen.
Ray Allen. This dude cracks under pressure at the end of the. I need to calm down.
LeBron led all stats. All stats.
When it didn't count.
All stats.
When it didn't count.
For both teams.
When it didn't count.
Points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks. All stats.
When it didn't count.
It did count. They won the championship. 7 games. He led it all.
Not in prime time.
All categories.
Not in
Whole
prime
time.
You can't touch him because the refs. If you go anywhere near this dude, you breathe on him. They're calling foul.
That's the
and then
most
and then if you
prime
don't call
time you
foul,
can get.
and if you don't call foul, he's gonna look at the refs. He's gonna do that LeBron crying face. He's gonna scream at him, and and the refs already know what that means. Like, hey, you ain't about to get paid this game. And all of a sudden, once he does that crying face.
So
Game over.
So you're saying he was doing the Draymond.
No, LeBron.
Draymond is worse.
No, LeBron got everybody faded on that. Don't even put Draymond in that category.
They call a call for Draymond. He's still pissed.
No.
What makes me mad is that LeBron pretends like he's a squeaky clean person, which from our eyes he possibly is. And then when Draymond call him a bitch, he gonna say, "Oh, I have a kid." Whatever he said.
Yeah, I got 3 kids. I ain't no bitch.
Or whatever he said.
Yeah.
But it's like he always. Who
Do you see? Remember he complained?
Who last year called him a pussy? And he was like, "Oh, I got kids." And he's like, "Come on, dude. Like, I bet you when you're with your dudes, you guys are doing all types of shit, probably smoking weed, drinking. You know, come on, man. You can't tell me
Did you see him crying when Steph threw his mouthpiece out and he looked at the ref like, "Hey, you gonna call that?" And then the ref calls it.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You gotta give him that. Come on. How does it go?
Come on, son. Come on,
Ain't
son.
nobody calling me a bitch though either though.
I would have called LeBron a bitch.
But when you
Would
get
you
caught,
if he walked in now, would you call him a bitch to his face?
Yeah. Especially if I was as big as him.
but if he's acting like that,
right
when
now.
Yeah, I would. On the basketball court. I don't know how he is
When
off
he-
the court, but on the basketball court, yeah.
when he's acting like that, when somebody calls him a bitch, it's pretty much a bitch.
You just proved us
That's
right.
bitch like.
You gotta remember though,
Bitch like misconduct.
like LeBron's kind of been like the face of the NBA for a while. So
For sure. And he's smart about how he's going about stuff, but
yeah, and he makes a lot of money from a lot of different people.
he doesn't. I totally understand
Snitches
that.
get.
I totally understand that he doesn't want to be on top of the game and fall like the Kobe's and everybody else. You know, like even Michael Jordan was at top and went down for a little bit, but
Nike gave him almost $1 billion. Like,
Yeah,
he's
it was like a
I gotta
lifetime
keep my
deal.
cool. You keep your cool.
can't mess that
He's
up.
over here stepping over people, acting like he ain't doing nothing. Like, come on, man. He's just disrespect. He's just so disrespectful.
If I was
Flopping. Nobody touching him. He's flopping 10 feet.
He does
Like
flop.
he got knocked out by, I don't know, the Blob from X-Men. I don't know. Somebody heavy. Juggernaut. Like Juggernaut ran over him. Come on, man. You can't be that good.
Everybody's googling.
You can't be
those
that
two
good.
dudes you just said right now.
You can't be that good and act that way.
You can't.
To the game.
You can't.
It's
And I-
disrespectful to the game to be that. I can see if it was a bum. If you're a bum and you're just trying to get anything and everything you can get. He's out here doing bum. He's playing like a bum. That's what bums do.
So did Golden State choke at all?
I think they gave away a few games.
They choke.
I definitely think they gave away a few games.
Now, if Draymond doesn't get suspended for Game 5, do they win?
I think they win.
I don't know. He deserved to be suspended though.
And I didn't say that.
No, I don't
I'm
think so.
just making that point. He deserved to get suspended.
When you add up if you add up all why they suspended him, it does make sense. Like if they would have did it and that was a first
the
offense.
refs didn't call no damn flag.
But he's supposed to get kicked out of one game. So imagine he could have got kicked
Oh,
out that
you
game
missed
and
it.
Cavs
You
could have
missed
won
it.
that
Ain't no,
game.
ain't no. You're not gonna come over here and say, "Oh, we missed that last one." So I guess because of this, this is you know what, we're gonna do it for this one.
You know, because then
Come
you
on,
can go back and read.
You can do that for everybody.
every call.
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Hey, somebody walks over me, I'm gonna hit him in the nuts too. But I'm also gotta respect
No,
the
he-
consequences.
He grazed them. Come on now.
Still, you swung at his
He didn't
balls.
like,
If somebody swings at your face and miss, you can be like, "This motherfucker tried to hit me."
man.
Ain't you?
Get off me. Get off me.
My thing
If
is,
somebody's in your face,
Get up off
okay
me.
then.
Right, but I'm saying
If
exactly.
somebody's on your face,
and that's what I said. If somebody walked over me, I would
Right,
hit him
so-
in the balls too.
so that's not. Look
But-
at what happened to cause that incident.
Right, but I'm gonna have to face the consequences.
Well, then LeBron should have had some consequences.
And he just walked over. He didn't touch him.
don't you think that was disrespectful?
That's called taunting. That's called taunting. I don't care what anybody says.
Do you think?
taunting.
Do you think Tyronn Lue got flashbacks when he?
Yeah,
did
he
that?
did. Tyronn Lue definitely got flashback. And if I was Tyronn Lue, that was not gonna happen. Look, Iverson is gonna It was be the same thing. The arms about to go up. Same thing.
See, he didn't wave at him though.
Did you see
He
him
should've.
crying on the bench when they won? Tyronn Lue.
The whole team was.
I
crying.
left. I didn't watch that.
Did he come in the middle of the season? Or
Okay, yeah.
the middle. So does that?
Who knows? I don't.
Does the
even know.
coach who did the first half get a
You
ring?
probably get a low key ring.
Do you want that though? Just like they're saying
I'm like,
marriage
take that.
now.
I'm like,
Yeah.
keep that.
I don't know if I want it.
You want one? You will take it if you're the coach?
Yep. I had a part in that. They
I
fired
see
me over
that.
some
I see
bullshit. What was the record? Was
Give me
still
one.
I don't know.
they still had a good record when they fired him. They were like 31-8, I think, or something like that. It was something like that where it wasn't like they were under 500. They were still in first fucking place.
Well, Cleveland didn't fire him. LeBron James did.
Right,
LeBron
exactly. So
James.
I'm taking that ring. I'm blinging back to wherever he's from.
I don't feel like it's worth it.
You wouldn't take the ring.
No.
Pride.
It's not even my pride. It's just like
I probably would have been like, nah, I'm
I'm
straight.
taking the ring because I was a part of that. That was a
I would
part.
take money if they gave me money. I would take money. I wouldn't take the ring.
Take the ring and
he's
sell
getting-
it.
He's getting money. He got his contract. He's still getting paid, even though he got fired. You still get your money.
Right. But I'm just saying.
Give me
like,
that ring because you know what? I brought them to the finals last year, and the only reason why they didn't win because they had their main people hurt. So yeah, give me that ring. I want that ring. It's part of history.
Maybe I'll take the ring, but I wouldn't wear it. Sell it.
I just don't like LeBron. So right now,
LeBron
no,
James.
Man,
no.
I'm rocking that
He's so
ring.
so damn disrespectful.
He's getting a ring in the mail though. That coach.
Does it have a
He's
big
getting ring.
asterisk on it? And diamond out asterisk.
I'll take that. It's not I mean,
I'd probably take the ring and break it down and sell it.
I think he coach the majority of the season.
I thought so.
I think he coached a good amount. I don't know. I don't follow Cavs. I don't know.
Yeah, give me that
I'm
ring.
not trying to follow
I
them.
deserve a ring.
And then the Bulls.
Because think about it, when the coach comes in the middle of the season anyways, they're basically like, well, you guys learned this. I don't want to switch it up, so we're just going to follow this coach's path.
Well, no. Well, actually, the coach has been there since the beginning of the season. LeBron James.
Hey, I'm taking that ring.
Oh man, this is. You know what? It's been an end. It's been a bad ending to. Well, if you're not a Cleveland Cavaliers fan, obviously, it's been a bad ending to the NBA season, and even worse start for the NBA season for Chicago fans as we lose Derrick Rose.
And then the
the
Bulls
New
just
York
put
Knicks.
salt in the wound, right? So the Bulls, when healthy, they should be a contender. Now there's no contender.
No.
Contender. So LeBron James is gonna breeze through the Eastern Conference again with all the lame teams we got in
Well-
the Eastern Conference.
And that's just, the NBA always tries to make the high market teams better. So they go to New York, and everybody wants to go to New York and watch the basketball games. That's what they do. A lot of celebrities go there. But now a lot of people have been going to Brooklyn because Brooklyn's been doing better than the Knicks, and they're like, no, we can't have that. We need them back in.
And what we getting back in return? Garbage. Those guys probably won't even play. Like
Probably
garbage.
be there to start of the season.
Garbage. We got garbage in return.
Got a garbage
How
coach.
How does that happen? How do you get garbage though? You don't even get no value. You got no, and then the coach calls Robin. What's his name?
Lopez,
Robin. He calls him Brooke
his
Lopez.
brother.
Like, are you clowns? You don't even know who you got.
Right. And then says it in a way where it's like not even like, yeah, so we got this guy. He's like, no, I can't wait to work with him and can't wait to work with Brooke. And like, dude, you didn't get Brooke, you got
He's
Robin.
like, I've been watching him like my entire career.
Yeah.
No
I
one
didn't-
said anything either.
know what?
No one. The people just let him talk. No one said anything.
When he first got hired, he got introduced. I watched that interview live, and I'm like, this guy's a goofy. We're not gonna go nowhere. He's not gonna do it. But and not that
He's a worse Noah. Like,
not that there is a bad thing about this. I'm not trying to say this in a derogatory way, but the Bulls have to have a percentage of white people on the team,
Definitely.
coach or players, and it's almost like
They go out their way.
they go out their way to get these players who are not contributing as well as somebody else we can get, and not saying because we've had some beasts of dudes. We had some decent dudes. We had Kyle Korver, Kurt
Bushler,
Right, we have all these people who were good,
Wellington, Luke Longley. We got some good players, but damn,
but when the
we're
owner
going out their way.
they really go out their way, and that's been my theory for a couple of years now. And I don't know, they're hiring their friends all the time, and I won't be surprised if somehow we get Kurt back. I swear to God.
Captain Kirk.
But everybody's like, I heard a theory where it's like, well, yeah, Derrick Rose has to do what LeBron James did and leave because LeBron James left, and then the Cavaliers sucked, got some good draft picks with Kyrie, got Kevin Love over there, stuff like that, and they came back and won a championship. And they're like, that's what Rose is going to do.
Ain't coming back.
Rose, did you see that? Did you see that interview? Rose
That's something I would say. Thank you.
I don't know why they traded me, but thank you.
I'd be like, thank you. That's something I would say.
Dude,
I was so happy when I heard that.
He was clubbing up in New York. Noah went out there. You know, Noah's from New York.
Yeah.
So
Noah's next.
Noah can go though.
You know what?
I'm
I'm
okay
gonna say this though.
they're trying to get KD. Phil Jackson said he's trying to get KD.
I'm gonna say this though. I've been a D Rose fan since I was in high school.
Right.
He was younger.
Right.
He was younger than us, and I've been watching him on TV going crazy. So when he came to Chicago, I'm like, that's perfect. We can still root for this guy. And now he's gone. It's kind of upsetting though, man. It's kind of
Real upsetting. Now
It's kind of a dagger to the city.
It's very upsetting.
we're going back to post Jordan era now, where we just got garbage out there.
Yeah.
Do you ever see do you ever remember the lineups? Look, I'm like, who?
This how
They put out like a worse than a college team out there.
This how garbage the Bulls was. You remember that movie Like Mike? Do you remember that movie with
Yeah.
Lil Bow Wow? There's a part where they're going on a losing streak, and their coach said, "We even lost to the Bulls for Christ's sakes." That's how garbage we were.
That's what type of garbage we got back from the Knicks. But I did hear a rumor that they were saying LeBron, Carmelo, and CP3 all want to play together. So next year the Knicks have all their cap space.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. I don't think that's gonna happen. Derrick Rose only got 1 year in New York, so
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's going to stay
might
there.
be
They're probably
gone.
going to drop him.
he can go to LA.
They're going to drop him, and then they're going to have their entire team they got cap, the entire cap. They got Carmelo and one other person that doesn't even touch the cap doesn't make any type of scratches in the cap.
Yeah, but then a couple years, Porzingis is gonna demand big money, so they'll go over the cap. New York got money.
Yeah, they do. But hopefully with our draft picks, maybe we'll do better. Womp.
They always try to do draft, like they always try to do stuff off draft picks. Like,
What about what's the guy? Who sent that picture? Who sent me that picture? The guy who picked 45?
Oh, Denzel Valentine.
Oh.
Like
These guys are clowns. The front office, the owners are clowns. You can't let nobody touch 2, 3, or 4, 5. Like clowns.
does that. For those of you who don't know, when Michael Jordan retired, the first retirement, he came back wearing the number 45. And then he went back to 23. Somebody let this guy come, who hasn't proven himself to any Chicago organization yet, get number 45.
You can't let anything that basketball God touched. You can't let how.
I don't know how that goes, but I don't know how.
My brain is crunched. Like, who are these people out
Shouldn't they
there?
have retired the number?
Who are these people? No,
He's
I don't
not
care if it's
retired.
retired. It don't have to be retired.
Just the fact that you think that you're capable of choosing that number is disrespectful.
Well, he did wear a 45 in college.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, what if he just
Womp
rocking
womp.
the
You came to
45?
Chicago Bulls. Womp womp.
That was the bad luck number for Jordan, though. So I bring in bad luck. Remember, Rasul Butler had 45 also, though, when he came for that few months. Never got off the bench.
Wasn't happy about that.
I don't care what number he wore in high school, AAU ball, college. You know damn
We all got
well,
different numbers. We all worn different numbers.
You know damn well you came to Chicago and you wanted 45 for that goddamn reason.
And you see the picture how smiley he was? Everyone's like, look, I got. Oh my God.
How you feel about Derrick Rose changing his number, going back to his high school?
That was cool.
Yeah, you switch it up for different teams.
I don't like number one in general, like when players. So
I was surprised he went with
number.
number one when
Me too.
he came to Chicago.
He's number 1 draft pick.
I don't need nothing.
Yeah.
Number 1 in the city. Number 1 in your hearts.
Stay classy, Chicago.
Well, I know this next topic has been over. We're kind of over. We're overdue on this topic, and everybody's been talking about it, but we'll talk about it for a little bit. There was a mass shooting in Orlando nightclub and killed about 49 people, injured another 53. You know, it was terrible. Terrible. It happened in a gay club by some guy who was Muslim. So, you know, you can start with your conspiracy theories there. It's tragic. It really is tragic no matter where it happens, no matter who it happens to, no matter what country it is. It's terrible when 49 people die from one person, allegedly one person. But what do you guys think about that?
Terrible.
I mean, there's not much to say about that. 45 people dying, or 49 dying. I don't know, man. I mean, if you're going to get shot, man, just attack them all at once anyways.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think I've even made this a point to address. I was like, you know, there's one dude and there's like
a club
a club full of people where it's like, you know what? It's like either we're going to sit here and we're just going to have to bite the bullet, or literally we can just all storm against this motherfucker and like just try to save the day, something.
It's kind of like the 9/11 thing. If the plane is gonna crash anyways, why not fight these terrorists with these with you know the box cutters or whatever they had.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of what conspiracy theories you think might happen that day, but man, if you gonna go out fighting.
But y'all hear now that supposedly this was not due to terrorism. This was not due to. They're saying he had a secret life. They're saying that he was gay himself.
And we'll get to that.
Yeah.
Because you brought up the point, like, why did everybody just attack? I totally agree with that. And it's going to sound messed up how I say this, because people are probably going to think that I'm saying it for this reason, but it just goes back to prove that there's just a lot of people who are just soft, not like. You gotta go after that. If you're on a plane and there's 3 people trying to hijack a plane of 100 and something people, do the math. Even if he did have a knife or a box cutter, whatever the case may be, can't get everybody.
I think the plane's a little different. I think if somebody got a freaking machine gun, I don't know, whatever he had, I'm trying to get out of there.
Well,
that's my first thought.
I'm trying to run out of there, but they said the club was locked down. So if the club was locked down, you go to the door and you can't get out. It's like, all right, ain't nobody getting out. We gotta attack this motherfucker now.
Catch him on a reload. There's only 30 rounds in one of those things.
Right. At one point, it even jammed.
I'm throwing you in a club. There's beer bottles you could throw, shoes,
a fucking chair at least,
something. Yeah. The Magnum bottles of Grey Goose or champagne, whatever. I'm swinging that motherfucker around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dodging bullets with that motherfucker. So no, but
I agree.
Toss that shit.
If he did have to reload, then somebody should have did.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I think they had a few guns, so he probably was just dropping.
He had 2 guns. He let off around 260 rounds.
So how many reloads is that?
That's
well, dude. If he had a 30 clip,
somebody did the math on YouTube. I think it was like 7 clips, 7 magazines, 7 or 8 magazines, and then he pulled out the handgun. Yeah. Then he pulled out the handgun and started shooting.
It was terrible.
I mean, somebody was facing his back. You know, 100 people. He went in the corner just shooting everybody.
Didn't he shoot the bodyguard? Oh no, the security guard or something.
They say he was going up to black people and say, "You guys faced enough. Get out of here."
No, he didn't let him leave. He just said that his beef was not with them or something.
He told him to get out of there, didn't he?
Oh, I
don't know.
But he was in there for a couple hours. Had shootouts with the police and everything.
He was getting like taking water breaks and shit. 2 hours.
I think it was like 3. I think it was several hours. I want to say.
What? That sounds weird.
I could be wrong, but it was like definitely more than 2.
I mean, you might be right. I'm just saying that sounds.
Because I think they started trying to negotiate with him. I think at one point he called 911.
How many people were in the club in total?
300. I want to say 300.
Yeah.
So when he was in there, people were still,
Oh yeah.
or the rest of the people got out.
Some people did get out, but
my first reaction is going to be get out. But
And
if you
you're in there
realize
for
you can't
hours.
get out,
And you didn't do nothing to him?
it's gonna be like, all right.
I don't know. Who knows? We're not in that situation, so who knows?
But I wouldn't be surprised if the police locked that place down. Nobody in, nobody out. So when people are saying they're trying to get out and the doors are locked, I kind of believe that because they don't want the threat to leave either. So they are trying to, and if
That's
that's
why
what
we realize the
happened.
door is locked. All right, we gotta start attacking. We're gonna die here anyways. Let's go out with a bang. Like you gonna get a scratch from me or something.
Now,
Even if you live through that motherfucker, you be like, man, I killed all these people, but that one dude was not
Did the cops
going.
kill this guy or no?
yeah,
They did kill him?
cops killed him. So how they got in was they blew up the wall by the bathroom door and came in, and because I guess he had locked himself in the bathroom with hostages and everything, and they pretty much blew the wall down, and then he had a couple shootouts with them until they got him.
So usually when there's hostages, they don't do anything brash.
Yeah.
So they did something brash this time. That's interesting.
Did you now?
I don't know. I didn't really follow it. I heard about it. It was sad, but I didn't really
right.
get into any of the
Now the
details.
thing is about
I'm kind of done with the news.
Is it radical? Was it radical Muslims or we need to now? People are like, oh, we need to keep these Muslims out the country. And I was like, no, we just need tighter gun laws and blah blah blah. Not gonna get into that in this podcast, but
Nope.
just had to. I did have to get.
Or we need metal detectors at the club. Sure, it's safe inside.
But
How
what
about
about
those
Metal
niggas
detectors ain't
outside
gonna do
with
shit
guns?
when you knock out the
They
security
know.
guard.
Yeah, you got what? Did you see? I just want to say one more thing about this. Did you see the conspiracy video where they show like the nightclub and then the Dunkin' Donuts, and then it's like people are walking out, injured people, but they're walking towards the nightclub. In the video, it's like, why are you walking? It's supposed to be like they're getting out of the nightclub and walking to safety, but they're walking towards the nightclub. Gonna find that video. Gonna put it on our Twitter at the Walker
Dude,
Twins.
post the one that actually shows the people carrying the dude the opposite direction.
That's
and
what
then he goes they put him on the floor and he stands up and brushes himself off like nothing.
Yeah, that's that.
I don't know.
False flag.
I would hate to think that, they staged a murder of 50 people, but who knows?
Well, I just got 2 words for that, Carrie. Jet fuel, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
You guys gonna get kicked off iTunes.
Carrie has no idea what I'm talking about. And it's okay.
Can we get back to some funny shit?
We're gonna get back. We're good. That was all I wanted to say. But yes, for those who did not know, we were on hiatus, 2-week hiatus, because we went to Electric Daisy Carnival, EDC, Las Vegas.
Wasn't long enough. Pause.
It was fucking awesome.
Chill.
Mm-hmm.
I got that sound from Broad City.
That's quick.
Chill. But yeah,
What was
EDC is always amazing.
It's always
What's your guys' top 3 favorite sets?
Easy.
Oh, easy.
In
Easy.
order.
Easy.
In order. Oh, we're doing order.
Yeah.
In order?
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing order.
Okay, so 4B.
Okay.
4B definitely. I feel like we all had a moment at like during 4B. Like kind of like Yellow Claw last year.
Soldier Boy
I feel like-
crashed the rage.
I feel like we had a moment like during 4B. So 4B, Duke Dumont. You can't leave Duke out. And then third one,
Yeah.
I had to say Yellow Claw.
Yellow Claw.
Had to say Yellow Claw. Definitely.
Okay.
okay.
That's some good picks.
Angel, that was Angel's pick.
Mhm.
Sage, what's your pick?
My picks.
Don't
in
say
order.
he's gonna have like 2 bonus ones, but go ahead.
Some was it honorable mentions? Notable
No,
mentions?
I'm gonna stick to the 3 in order. First was definitely Duke Dumont.
That's number 1.
Duke ripped it up.
Okay.
Like even the graphics he had
Mhm.
at what was the stage? What was the stage?
Circuit.
Circuit
Yeah,
Grounds.
circuit grounds.
Oh, I lost my mind. Second, I got to go with 4B. 4B just was like a sleeper. 4B just came out and just like ripped it up.
Yeah.
We even had a little mosh pit going on 4B. me and Carrie got out there. Did you get out there, Chris? You got there for like a slight
second. And
a
then
slight second. You had to
I went
come
out.
back.
All
You
the
had to get
swole
back.
dudes was out, so I got back in.
Had to get back in. Soldier Boy came out. I think that was like the first guest appearance of EDC.
Mhm.
Soldier Boy came out. We wasn't expecting that.
Right.
Yeah, that was a crazy. That was also a crazy performance. And then my third one, of course, you guys already know, Oliver Heldens.
Oh yeah.
Oliver Heldens ripped it up too. Like
Honorable mention.
Oliver Heldens.
I
ripped
caught
it
some
up.
of his. Yeah, he was
Ripped it
killing
up. Like if you were down, like if you like house, deep house, like 90s music, like
He's
Oliver Heldens is for you.
Little side note, he's definitely top 5.
Top
Top
five.
five. Yep. Top 5.
Yeah, that was my top 3.
Chris, what was your top 3?
Number 3.
Oh, we're going
Oh.
backwards.
I'm going backwards.
We're going backwards.
Trendsetter.
4B. Wow.
4B.
4B was amazing. I didn't know what to expect. Honestly, I never really heard of him, and he tore it off. He was like the first act or second act we saw on Saturday,
Mm-hmm.
and just started the night off right, and that's what you need to do. And he was at one of my favorite stages, Cosmic Meadow, and killed it. Second, Marshmello.
Oh, the
Oh,
marshmallow. The marshmallow.
Marshmello has to be one of my favorite. Like, he just came out of nowhere,
Rookie of the year?
blew up, and what he represents, what his music is, that he wears a helmet shaped as a marshmallow because he does. It shouldn't care about the DJ. All it should worry about is the music and what it brings and how you feel from it. And everybody gets mad. All the hype of he's just all hype, and this dude is amazing. I don't give a fuck who is under the mask. It could be Hitler. I don't care. Dude's rocking
At
crowds,
least he's a Hitler's got good taste in music.
rocking crowds, and I love it.
I got a question for you. You didn't think he went a little bit too poppy on that set, or you think he ripped it up? Because I didn't catch all the marshmallow. When I did catch him, he was kind of poppy.
That's him, though.
He got a
That-
little bit
that
more
is
poppy.
him.
He got a little more poppy than I was used to from his sets. How'd you feel about that?
See, I think it's tough because I'm biased.
Yeah, I just want to know. I just want to know how you feel about it.
I'm biased. To me, it was awesome.
Okay, all right.
Because we trap so hard at all
Okay.
these things, but Marshmallow's that dude.
Okay.
Number 1, Yellow Claw ripped it. Main stage this year.
YMFC.
I was moving nonstop.
Yeah, you were definitely feeling Yellow Claw.
Yeah, it was.
How could you not? How
Yeah.
could you not?
Yeah. Yellow Claw ripped it
Almost. Did I join? I almost joined the mosh pit. And then
Almost.
big ass Samoan dude knocking everybody down. I said, you know what? That's okay.
That dude was huge.
I definitely wasn't gonna join that mosh.
I
That
said
was
that's
one
okay.
mosh I wasn't gonna join.
I think, and Carrie was about to jump back in it because Carrie was in it, and then I had to stop. I'm like, this dude's having way too.
He
much
wasn't looking
fun.
though. I was gonna grab his ass.
I don't know. I
He
don't
was
know.
having
this
too much
dude had-
success. He was having too much success in there.
He was batting
He
1,000.
took no
that day.
L's, right?
Carrie,
He took no
top
L's.
3,
Carrie.
Number 1, Yellow motherfucking Claw.
Oh,
of course.
Those my guys, dude. Those are my
Yeah,
guys.
they are.
oh, and what did we see with Yellow Claw?
So
It was a historic night with Yellow Claw.
all 3 members. It was their last performance together.
Yeah.
Man,
Their hype man, busy.
Busy.
He's no longer with them. So that was a moment for us too. So
yeah.
Number 2, I'm gonna go with 4B. Also, he ripped it.
4B
Yeah.
is in the
Dude,
top
too.
3.
He was not
A unanimous.
playing. He was not playing that day.
Unanimous.
I think I don't know if he had a lot to prove that day or what, but man.
And look,
I was listening to his set again too, and Party Favor said they had a decent set too. But
Party Favor got off.
yeah, he did.
But my number 3 is the sleeper.
Ooh.
And after all that raging, I needed a little cool down session. I was very surprised
I know
because
where
I'm
you're
like,
going.
you know what? I'm gonna go see this guy. He probably got like 1 or 2 good songs that I like, and then he just killed the Giraffage.
Yes.
Wow, I need to check it out.
Dude,
Yes.
that dude went off.
Really?
I joined.
I
joined
heard
in for
bits
that.
and pieces.
It was more of a cool, mellow type thing. It was like he has a little bit of trap though. He had a couple songs. I was like, ooh.
And he had a lot of '90s R&B.
Yeah, he had a lot of.
I like that.
He had a lot of
I might have to check
throwback.
that. I
It was
like that.
Chills. It's that type of music like you got people over your house is in the background music
Yes.
just chilling, or you're getting creative or you're doing homework and it's just nothing, just chilling. It's a good time, man. Everybody was just vibing. It was just it's kind of like background music, but you can fuck with it. And that's my sleeper.
Nice.
But
What about upset? Who is your biggest upset?
An upset. I didn't.
Let me go first. I know you guys are looking at me like, ooh. I'm gonna say this because, and he's still one of my top favorite DJs, of course. But Carnage kind of let me down.
Oh my
you know
God!
what? Hey,
yeah, I think that's unanimous.
I want to say
I
unanimous.
think that's unanimous.
Carnage kind of, and I tell you why.
I forgot.
Dude,
I
hey,
forgot.
real-
I didn't even remember him, dude.
But you know what? Like, if
I
I,
didn't
would
even
have thought
remember.
really long and hard, like, yeah, no, hands down.
But and I'll explain why from my perspective. He has a few different styles, and he did all of his styles, but mixed in together. Not maybe like 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there. It was just
It was all over the
it
place.
was all over the place. Still a big fan. I'll still go see Carnage, but
I'm done with Carnage. I'm absolutely that was his last strike with me. The time before I saw Carnage, he did this hard style.
oh yeah.
I could,
But even some of his hard style stuff he played was decent because it wasn't for a whole hour and a half.
Oh,
But
that hard style was like he had 2 strikes. When I heard him hard style, 2 strikes. Come day 3 when we went to go see him, we were all hyped up.
with as much talking as
3
he did,
strikes.
we're even happy
and
to
then-
even hear any hardstyle or any trap at all. Like, we
Yeah,
were
and he
even
was
lucky to
talking.
hear anything.
Yeah.
It wasn't all
I
commentary.
just got he called out Yellow Car, he called out
that
DJ
was-
Snake,
that
and they
was
all did better than him.
funny as hell.
Like why?
He's like, "Happy Father's Day to me," because what did he say? So like, they
I'm
gonna
a
be
son every DJ that's
I'm
on
a
the,
son every
coming out
DJ
tonight.
after. Yeah, oh dude.
That was terrible.
From the little bit I heard of Tiesto was rocking it. He brought
In
out
the,
John
Tiesto
Legend.
in
got
the
off.
beginning
Tiesto
of
got off.
Tiesto,
Tiesto was rocking.
still in my head. to
I don't
this
think I'm
day.
ever
The
missing Tiesto
beginning.
ever again. If Tiesto's in the vicinity, I'm going to see Tiesto.
But who'd you go see when Tiesto was on? Because that's where we split up. We saw Giraffe.
I went to go see Bad Boy Bill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because Bad Boy Bill was playing the same time.
Giraffe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some honorable mentions though.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Flux Pavilion.
I wanted to see Flux. I didn't get to see Flux, but Flux is over.
Flux.
I
We
didn't
saw
see-
it.
Yeah, I didn't see Flux. I wasn't with you.
Wait, wasn't that when we? Oh, that was Party Favor. We walked.
Party
in.
Favor.
Where was Flux at?
Cosmic Metal.
I missed
Party
Flux.
Favor was at Circuit Grounds. F Word.
F word.
F-word,
Yes,
F-word,
F word was
F-word.
good.
F-word
See, I
followed
was
up
there
4B.
for like maybe the last like 25 minutes, and I'm like, why?
You know who killed it though? GTA killed it.
Yes,
I missed GTA.
I did.
Who was
miss
the guy?
GTA.
Who was the
man.
DJ? The last DJ we were.
I was about to say that next is Valentino Khan.
Valentino
Yeah,
Khan.
he killed it. Oh my
Oh,
gosh!
yeah.
No, this group right here, they need to get a special mention because not only did they rock it, they packed the main stage out. The Chainsmokers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
They
I was,
snapped.
I was
Shit.
there in the
They
beginning.
snapped.
I was there in the beginning.
Even VIP, we were in VIP and it was packed.
Dude,
Yeah.
they snapped. Chainsmokers got off. I wish I would have stayed for the whole thing. I didn't see the whole thing.
We went to go see Slander, right?
Slander, who flopped.
Once they played my favorite song, we left.
Slander flopped. I'm like, I should have stayed.
Compared to
Chainsmokers.
Chainsmokers,
Slander
yeah.
flopped.
Compared to
Slander
Chainsmokers, yeah.
flopped.
Yeah,
Like
he
I
did.
was there, like
Yeah, what is going on?
What is this?
Well,
It was kind of sad. I'm like, I should have just stayed at Chainsmokers. They were ripping it up.
Another DJ who killed it, and me and Carrie had the honors to meet him.
Yeah.
Tommy Sunshines every year rips it.
Yeah,
if you guys don't know who Tommy Sunshine is, please YouTube, Google.
Dude, I had my group actually check him out, and even dude was like, "This guy needs his own main stage.
Yeah,
like, why is he in the art car?"
The thing is, I think he likes the art cars, but I think he did an EDC New York Ultra. He had the main stage.
Mm-hmm.
I think he likes a more intimate.
I think
ADC.
so.
Yeah, because
People are dancing. Yeah, and people are like dancing right next to him and getting off. So.
And I swear to God, dude's like 6'4".
Yeah, I know.
That's a big dude.
He's like
He looks
solid
big.
too.
He's like a
I
tall,
remember
skinny Santa Claus, dude.
I remember last year when
tall
we were on the
skinnies.
art car with him. He was humongous.
I didn't realize how big he was until
I
we
did.
saw him in the crowd rocking, and then me and Carrie and I went and took a picture with him.
And he made a comment.
Yeah, L, we posted the
He
picture.
came through. He
and
came through with a comment. That was
Yes,
cool.
yes. Go on our go on the Walker Twins Instagram page. You'll see us with a picture with him. We tagged him. He commented.
Yeah. It was. Everybody says, "Oh, I don't like." A lot of people say, "I don't like that type of music," and I promise you, there's something there for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Something you will like, and even if you're not really feeling the music, I guarantee you will feel the visuals. You know, there's art everywhere. The stages is just
Carnival
Good
rides.
people.
the time they took to make these stages and the energy and the effort and everything is just amazing all in itself. And I think it's something you should check out at least once in your life. And if you go there once all 3 days and say you don't like it, then I fully respect that. But until you actually go check it out, you know, don't judge it.
I would say don't be sober though. Get a few drinks in you or whatever you gotta do. And
and
because it's a long time, I don't want you to stain your opinion just because you know it's going on for a long time. Like
you have to keep your energy up, and every time I talk about it, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, I bet there's a lot of drugs going on." And if that's your vice, that's your vice. You know, you can definitely do it sober, have fun sober.
oh yeah, a lot
whatever.
of people do it. I'm just
Yeah.
saying you don't want to be in pain. You know, I don't want your pain.
It gets a bad name because people do drugs there, and people do drugs everywhere. It's just more
concert.
Right.
It's just more open that people go do drugs to go to work. People do drugs to take care of their kids.
Pharmaceuticals. A lot of people are on pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
That's drugs. Okay.
So, I mean, if you take a little something to get the edge off, make you feel a little better, you know, shit. Alcohol can do that to some people.
Right. Some people need it.
And believe it or not, like whatever music you listen to, you can listen to it there.
Yeah.
Just like we R&B. That one DJ played R&B.
Yep.
If you into rap, there's
got the
tons
trap.
of EDM with rappers on it.
Yep.
Featured in it. Soulja Boy came out. Look at John Legend came out on Tiesto. Like people are now getting into this EDM stuff, and it's crazy. Over 300,000 people were there, more.
No,
plus
4, I think. Plus.
yeah, 4 maybe, whatever it is. So it's not something that all ages do. 18 to 80.
Yep.
Rave to the grave.
We saw-
Above and Beyond brought out these grandparents. They looked like they were like 70 plus, and they let them play, like they let them go up there and play the damn music. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
Above
We
Yeah,
seen
always good people.
we seen a car parked next to us. Some kids came out with their parents.
Yep.
Yep,
Yep.
definitely. That was cool.
You know, so it's
It was
just like
mom, dad, and then 2 siblings.
Yeah.
That was dope.
a family trip where they had stuff written on their cars and all types of stuff.
It's a scene. It's really a carnival. It's just it's amazing. It's pretty
Even
cool.
if you're the type of person you don't like being in groups or large groups of crowds.
I
Whatever,
want to say something about that. Go ahead.
like it's still fine.
EDC, like say you would go to concerts here in Chicago and there's a lot of people, it's like you have no personal space here. Like everyone's bumping into you, someone's leaning on you. It's always something stupid where I can understand where people are like, I don't like big crowds. EDC, it seems like for as many people, the most people you'll ever be in one time, You have your personal space.
You know what
And
they did?
everyone says sorry. Like, it's not stupid because there's that many people. It doesn't get stupid like here. Here, I'm like, I don't really care to go out big crowds here.
And they did make the stages bigger so people wouldn't have
Yep.
that problem. The general acts of kindness that just go around is amazing. There's a guy with a spray bottle spraying people if you're hot, spraying people. It was
random people coming with their fans and not like hand fans.
Yeah, a lot of
And
girls
just-
do that.
Yeah, and just fanning people
And cool
out,
you
walking
up.
down. They're walking down.
the guy gave us ice.
Yeah.
That was clutch.
Right.
We walking in, hey, you guys want
And-
some ice?
110
Hell
degree
yeah.
weather. It was a heat advisory, and people were just nice, just cooling you off, fanning you. They're walking down and they're using their own fan to fan everybody walking past.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's nicer than some shit
it's
I
good.
do, to be honest.
Great.
I totally agree.
Really good vibes. Good people go there.
I agree. And I'm a first responder. I would still be as nice as people.
That EDC gave me hope, like, for humanity again. Like, the first time we went, it rekindled my hope for
Dude,
humanity,
so-
because I was done with humanity. And I went there and I was like, wow, there are some really good people here.
Dude, you think? Let me tell you this story. So, I can't recall who we were watching because everybody was hyped at that given time. May have been 4B, may have been F-Word. I know it was in Cosmic Metal though, and dude and chick was dancing, and we see that all the time. People dancing, couples dancing. Don't even know if they're a couple or not, but everyone's just
Right.
feeling it. So this chick has on a backpack, like it's like you ever see like the kids who are walking around is like it's leashed to like a monkey or something.
Oh, yeah.
That right.
Yeah.
So she's got this backpack on, and dude's holding her like he's the parent, and she was like the kid in the monkey backpack, and he's like pulling this string, telling everybody get down, get underneath, like try to limbo everybody through, and I'm like, okay, cool, like I'm all with it. So I did the whole limbo thing, and he tried cheating and putting it down, but it was cool though because at the end, like he was just like, yeah, he's like, this is our first time here. He's like, this is my fiance, and I'm like, oh, for real, your fiance? And she's like, yeah. He's like, this is my fiance. He's like, it's kind of weird to call her that because we're newly engaged.
Yeah, he was a cool guy. He was cracking jokes.
He was
cracking
kind of
jokes.
weird. He's like, but and then like everyone's saying hi to each other. Everyone's plurring with each other. But I thought it was so funny though because of the fact that like, I mean, I don't know if it was me. I don't know if it was just the timing or the atmosphere. But, like, all of a sudden, we're going and they're like, okay, we're going to go check out the next set. And we're hugging everybody. And, like, everyone just got into the fields real quick. And this chick just, like, hugs me and looks at me. And she goes, I love you. And I'm like, I had to do, like, the SpongeBob caveman meme. Like, I had to take a stop and look real quick. Like, and then she's like, I don't know who you are, but I just want you to know I love you. And I'm like, well, goddamn.
Amazing. Gave me hope in
Right.
humanity.
That's what I'm
telling
saying.
you.
This is how nice the people were there, right? There's a girl standing there, half naked with like a thong on, pretty much, and I'll go up and say, "Can I take a picture with your booty?" Yeah, of course. And take a picture.
Yeah.
It's
Pictures
amazing.
with the booty.
It's amazing.
was that the one with the
And she had
the
a-
heart totem?
Yeah, she's a sign that said like "eat my ass" or something. That's right up my alley. So
Kristen with
Here
a
we go.
second. Kristen with a second.
We
for that
couldn't
one.
go an episode without bringing this.
guys,
It's like one thing that's given on this podcast: dick jokes, ass eating jokes, and Sage talk about X-Men.
for the weekend.
No, I didn't bring up the weekend. But yeah, they
Yet.
played the weekend. They
Yet.
did play the weekend there. I almost lost my mind. A few DJs put the weekend on. That was a highlight.
Don't come down on me on my ass eating jokes. Don't be mad because I eat so much ass. I got shit stains on my tonsils.
That's gross.
Okay, that was nasty.
Oh,
That was crazy.
Jokes,
Everybody.
people.
that's
And everyone got a visual
Jokes.
just now. I think everyone got a
People.
nasty visual.
That's Chris, guys.
Oh man, I love fucking with you guys. It's hilarious. You guys are so sensitive.
So, I want to make something straight. When people say EDM, EDM is just like a new term for house music. Like people keep saying, because there's like the stigma of EDM. It's house music. People
EDM
just say EDM.
EDM is so broad, though. It's very. It's so
so
many
many
different types.
genres. Like
Yeah.
like
No,
even
it's house music. People just call it EDM.
but
House
even,
music
but,
has genres.
But even
It's
you
house
told me,
music.
Sage, like even at one point, I remember somebody who asked me like, oh, when they were playing some house music, like, what kind of house music is this? And I'm like, geez, I remember in Sage one time too, like, you got house, you got deep house, you got electronic house, you got future house, you got like,
Yeah, there's a lot, but people say
Coach house.
EDM. I just want to make that clear for people who are listening because EDM has a stigma attached to it. It's house music. EDM might be the more electronic-y, like European, crazy sounds, but they try to blanket all house music as EDM right now, and it's not. It's house music. I just want to get that straight. And another notable mention I had to put out for the record, the Queen came out.
oh yeah,
During the-
you flipped your lid. Like I was waiting for you to notice her.
The Queen came out for what was it? The opening ceremony.
Yeah, it was on Saturday,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
20th,
but
the
hold on.
20th
Yeah.
anniversary intermission.
I'll tell a quick little story. So the first day they do like this opening ceremony every day. So the first day one, we get there, we're listening to the opening ceremony, and they had like they were just playing like tracks, I guess, from like the 20-year span or whatever, since this was the 20th year anniversary.
Crazy.
And so they played this one singer. Her name is CeCe Pennison. Anybody that knows who that is, you know good music. Anyway, so they played her. She was in the mix. I was like, oh wow, they put CeCe in the opening ceremony mix, right? Day 2 comes. Like, okay, here's the opening ceremony again. It's the same songs. And I'm sitting there just rocking out a little bit. And all of a sudden I hear something a little different this time. I'm like, this sounds live. I looked at the state. I lost it. CeCe Pennison
Ladies
came
and
out.
gentlemen, when I say like Sage was not himself at that moment, I
He
mean
threw his panties on the stage.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
She sings that song. So baby, if you want me, sing it.
I'm not gonna sing it.
You got to show me love.
And she was singing it as if it was like early 90s.
She did sound good.
She sounded almost exactly the same as the goddamn song still.
She did.
Sound
She
real
did.
good.
She
It
did.
was, I just couldn't believe it. That was definitely a highlight of the weekend because they always play her music and I'm like, man, I wonder if she even knows about this place.
Oh,
And
she
she
knows.
freaking came
She
out.
knows.
and I
She
know
came
she
out
knows.
to rock it live. That was an amazing moment.
Yeah, guys. Well, that wraps up our awesome trip and our awesome podcast for this week. Please don't forget to follow us on all social media platforms at the Walker Twins with 2 eyes. And thanks for rocking out with us. Peace, love, unity, and respect. Walker Twins out.
Spence.